what's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And we also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. And please join the channel for access to exclusive content. And drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and you come by the videos to help support the growth of the channel, bro. Do that, you know what I mean? And the TKO debate series is back popping. So if y'all want to debate, holla at me, man. Knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com. But let's get it cracking, bro. Look, man. Andre Ward. He on the soapbox. He talking about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford deserve credit. The fight ain't happening too late. It's not past its expiration date. Floyd and Manny didn't happen too late because of the bag that they got. Basically, bro, he don't give a damn about fans, and he want fighters to get as much money as possible. And if that means marinating a fight, if that means waiting and stalling out the fans, no matter how bad the fans want something, then he all for that shit. Because these fighters deserve to get their bag and shit. And as a fighter, I can understand what he's saying, but as a fan, bro, man, listen, you dead ass wrong, Andre Ward. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't care about none of that shit. At the end of the day, boxing the only sport where we supposed to be okay with waiting. They just it's just so disrespectful, and it's so arrogant, bro. It's such an arrogant take, and it's such an arrogant stance, bro. It's an arrogant ass take, and it's an arrogant ass stance to think like that, bro. So let me get this straight. And he even admitted that from a competitive standpoint, and Floyd and Manny not fighting when fans wanted them to fight, that may have taken out how good the fight was, but shit, they fought at the right time because Floyd got 200 million instead of 40 million. So they fought at the right time to him. Bro, that shit weak sauce, bro. That shit weak sauce, but when you consider who it's coming from, a guy that retired extra early, a guy that retired at his absolute apex. I mean, that's how he behaved in his career. So, of course, he would advocate for fighters behaving that way. But behaving that way is not good for the sport, and it's not good for the fans. Of course, he's going to advocate getting your money, getting as much money as you possibly can, and getting out the sport because the sport don't care about you, and the fans don't care about you, and all that shit, bro. All that crybaby, cry me a river shit. Look, man. You want to get the most money, you fight the fights that fans want to see you fight because they gonna show up. They gonna show up. Like all them people that Bud and Earl could have fought. Let's use them. All the people that Manny and Floyd fought instead of fighting each other early. Guess what? What if they fight and it's a more competitive fight and then they get a rematch and they get even more money? Then they do a trilogy and they get even more money. When you marinate shit, you don't have time for shit like that to set up. What if Earl and Bud would have fought when everybody wanted them to fight and the fight was so goddamn good? Then you get a rematch, then you get a trilogy, and you get even more money fighting the fighter that people want to see you fight. When you marinate shit, you might only get one bite of the apple. When you marinate shit, you might get a lesser product. And as a fight fan, we deserve the absolute best product. Boxing is on fire right now in 2023. It's doing so good because fans are getting the matchups that they want, and fans are going to the box office. They're going to buy the pay-per-views. They're supporting the fights with viewership and shit because you're giving people what they ask for. But this attitude of, man, look, bro, they got that shit done. They got it done on their terms. Spence wasn't scared. Crawford wasn't scared. And see, that be my thing with these dudes. When Crawford was calling, and this that bullshit. This why you can't just tell me anything, Andre Ward. That's why you can't just tell me anything, bro. When Crawford was running around here calling Earl Spence a duck, and he was doing interviews with Andre Ward, they created sides of the street for me. That shit never existed before me, Andre. You co-signed that shit. You didn't say, hold up, bro. It's the suits and shit. It ain't. Earl ain't scared of you, bud. You didn't say that shit then. But now that the fight is made, now that people was calling Bud Crawford out on his bullshit all last year for the bullshit he did with negotiations and shit, now that it's done, now neither one of them scared of each other. But when your mans was running around this bitch calling Earl the duck, when your mans was running around this bitch pushing that narrative that Earl was scared of him and everybody on the PBC was scared of him, you never once, if you Andre Ward, you never once said, nah, Earl ain't scared of Bud. You only saying that shit now because you really trying to deflect for Bud Crawford. That's all it is, bro. Like, stop. Ain't nobody dumb. Ain't nobody buying that bullshit, man. Ain't nobody commending. Like, it's like these fighters and these ex-fighters. So he thinks that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford should get all this credit, all this adulation for doing what you're supposed to do in professional sports. In professional sports, you're supposed to compete to see who the best is. In professional sports, you're supposed to give the fans the best product possible. But what we supposed to do? Get on our knees. Oh, thank you so much, Terrence. Thank you so much, Earl, for doing what you're supposed to do. Champions are supposed to fight champions. If a champion is not available to fight you as a champion, you fight your damn mandatory, bro. But nah, let's marinate. Let's make fans wait. So let me get this straight. I ain't supposed to get Shakur and Devin Haney no time soon. I ain't supposed to get Tank and Devin no time soon. I ain't supposed to get Tank and Shakur no time soon. I'm supposed to wait till Tank 33 and they 30. That's the proper thing to do, Andre Ward. We supposed to wait. You know, Andre Ward, a lot of good. See, this how you know somebody just arrogant and saying shit that sound good but don't make no sense. So you saying all the fight fans that really supported Bud Crawford, that really supported Earl Spence, that really wanted to see this fight, that pushed for this fight, but they no longer with us because the fight took so goddamn long to make, they ain't get to see it. They ain't gonna get to see it. Or what about the ones that wanted Manny and Floyd to fight for 5-6 years and may have lost their lives and shit? They don't matter. So marinating shit for years and years is cool. Like tomorrow is promised to all of us and shit. Boy, stop that bullshit, man. Stop that bullshit, bro. That shit don't make no sense. Ain't nobody rocking with that unless you just on some fanboy shit. Look, all fighters should get their money. But when you make millions and you get the fame that you get, it comes with a certain responsibility, just like it comes for every other athlete. And fighters at the top, you were required to fight the best, bro. If you at the top of this boxing shit, your requirement is fight the fight the fans want to see you fight so you can get the biggest bag possible. You don't get to marinate shit, bro. You shouldn't be able to just be like, shit, that fight over there, that's going to be my biggest fight. Let me wait 3-4 years before I make it happen. That's my biggest fight right now, but it can be even bigger in 5 years. Let me just wait. Tommy Hearns and Ray Leonard didn't fucking wait. Yeah, they ain't wait. Hagler and Hearns didn't fucking wait. They got that shit cracking. It ain't about shutting up and fighting. It's about your responsibility as a fighter and an entertainer. Your responsibility is to put on the best show possible. You want these high-ass guarantees? You want to fight on pay-per-view? You want to get these big-ass bags? Fight who you asked to fight by fight fans. Quit treating fans like we fucking disposable. Yeah, and that's how dumb some of this shit be. Like some of these old fighters and analysts and these current fighters. This is how dumb someone be. Bro, you realize boxing like number 8 or 9 on the list, bro, in terms of viewership and the money. Like, And the money it generate, like boxing ain't just got fans that you ain't just run around this bitch with a bunch of fans you can just treat like shit and throw away. But y'all act like it though. Marinating is cool. Let's praise fighters for simply fighting the best. Nah, bro. Let's praise them for beating the best. Fighting the best is what you're supposed to do. Ain't nobody running around this bitch saying, man, did you see that, bro? Did you see LeBron James, man? He went against Kevin Durant. Man, let's give him all the praise for going against Kevin Durant. Man, that's what you supposed to do. He's supposed to be the best. You supposed to be the best. What's up? Hey, man. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Listen. We need to give the New York Yankees credit for going against the Houston Astros, bro. We need to give them credit for going against the Houston Astros, you know. New York Yankees, Houston Astros, man, they deserve credit for going against each other and competing against each other. Bro, they the best. That's what they supposed to do. The fuck? Crazy to me. Crazy to me. That shit over with. I'm no longer giving you credit for what you're supposed to do. I'm not giving you credit for making a fight you supposed to make. Andre Ward literally want us to give Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford for making the fight. That's the only fight that made sense. But we supposed to shut up when Bud go fight David Avenese. We ain't supposed to say shit. He ain't scared. We as fight fans will be like, yeah, that's cool, bro. We'll just wait another year, bro. You know, no problem. No problem. Would you wait? Would you wait, man? You know what I mean? Nah, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the bullshit. Marinating is bad for boxing. It continues to be bad for boxing. We as fight fans deserve and want these fights right now. Ain't nobody gonna be appreciative of nobody for doing some shit that they supposed to do. So all this get your money, get out shit, all this worry about you and don't worry about the fights that fans want to see and shit, man. All that shit, bro, that bullshit. That bullshit, ain't nobody caking for it, capping for it. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit, bro. So Andre Ward dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass wrong. Anybody trying to hear that shit? Anybody got a problem with it? knockoutboxing86yahoo.com is the email. Live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Anybody want to debate or have a conversation about it? You said you gonna broach the topic. You said you gonna talk about it. Shit, you got some time. You don't work for ESPN no more. Come holler at me. You already tweeted at me once and deleted that shit. Come talk to me. Cause you dead ass wrong. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Oh, the days of us shutting up and fighting, that shit is over. We don't shut up and fight. Ain't nobody telling you to shut up and fight. Get your money, get your bag, but fight who we want you to fight. When we want you to fight them. Ain't no shut up and fight. Hell, it's get your money, get your bag, negotiate what you think you worth, but negotiate that shit with the person we want to see you fight. But hey, I'm just a fight fan, you know, spend all my money. When pay-per-views drop, pay for my subscriptions and shit. Made it a hobby to make content and cover the sport of boxing, bringing light to fighters and shit. So, hey, well, you know, my wallet don't count, I guess, is what Andre Ward is trying to tell us. Like, shut up and just be happy that it's happening now. Nah, ain't nobody, you know, nah. Matter of fact, as a fight fan, who's the reason that fighters get to make the money that they make, bro? No, the days of us shutting up and accepting what y'all give us as opponents in his fights, those days is over. Hell, you talking about how marinating shit is good and how that shit is good. Truth be told, marinating shit and not getting the fights that we want to see and shit, that's probably why you ain't got no job at ESPN right now, bro. If we keeping it 100. Hell, cause wasn't nobody watching that shit. Yeah. But hey, let's simmer that down. That's why you and Max Kellerman. That's why ESPN said, man, fuck this Max on boxing shit. We don't need no color commentary, bro. We can get rid of Andre. Well, we don't need that shit no more. Cause they like, ain't nobody watching this shit. It ain't bringing in no money. If boxing was doing what it's supposed to do on ESPN, you still have a job right now, Andre Ward. Now you finna start a podcast and a YouTube channel just like me, acting all high and mighty and shit. Boy, sit your ass down somewhere. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below. I see y'all soon.